Good afternoon and welcome to today's non-conference 9-inning single game between the Blue Jays of Elizabethtown College and your LBC Chargers. First pitch right here from starter Zach Leonard is a call. Leonard facing Anthony Knight. One pitch. Also taken for Knight leads the Blue Jays this season with a .440 average, 22 hits and 50 at-bats. 8 of his 22 hits are for extra bases, including 7 doubles. 0-2 pitch. Swung on straight up in the air. Right fielder Will Welsh coming in. He calls everyone off, and he'll make the play. There's one away here in the top of the first. Two count here to Colby Smith. Smith batting .315 this season, 23 hits on the Blue Jays this season. That's a call. Strike for Leonard. Two-2 pitch coming here to Smith. Three-two count now to Smith. Smith and the Blue Jays lost to Shenandoah yesterday in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, falling 13-5 to the 18th ranked Hornets. Chargers played Shenandoah earlier this season. Ball too far inside. Smith draws the walk. Chargers dropped a doubleheader to Shenandoah earlier this season. At the first 2 games of the season for the Chargers, they lost 1-0 in 8 innings as Leonard, who's pitching today for LBC, threw a gem that day, and they dropped the game 2 9-1. Brennan Snyder will be the batter now for the Blue Jays. Snyder batting .319 this season, leads the team with 3 home runs, also 20 runs knocked in. First pitch to him, hits him right in the middle of the back. He'll take first base, and there's 2 aboard here with just 1 out, and Derek Manning coming to the plate. First pitch is high to Derek Manning. Manning second on the team this season, batting .411, leads the team with 30 hits, tied for the team lead with 16 runs scored. 2 runners on for him. Smith drew the walk. Snyder got hit in the back. 1-0 pitch. Taken high, ball 2. Chargers starter Zach Leonard making his 7th start of the season. He's 2-1, leads the Chargers with a 1.34 ERA. He's pitched well all season long. Bit of control problems here of late, but still not turning into too many runs with the 1.34 earned run average. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled off the screen here in front of us. Windy day here at Charger Field, but it finally feels like spring a bit here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. mid-60s or so today. So you don't mind the breeze today. A week ago, the breeze was terrible because it was 35 degrees. 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low. 3-1 the count now.
Extroverted activity for the day.
3-1 pitch coming. Driven right back through the middle. One hop right to Sam Smith. He'll grab it and fire it back in. Runners will advance a base, and the bases are going to be loaded with one out here. And Nick Lorenz coming to the plate. Lorenz batting .273 this season. 21 hits, 10 of them for extra bases, including a team-high 9 doubles.
There we go, let's go, kid.
Swung on a miss. Break. Leonard gets the sign from starting catcher Matt Taylor. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss, gets away from Taylor. Oh, they're going to say it was a foul ball there. So no runner. So the count will be 0-2. As Lorenz gets a piece of that there. Third baseman Adam Kowick, as well as first baseman Josh Mayer, just on the infield grass here at the corners. Colin Myers and Braden Elliott in double play depth for LBC. 0-2 pitch coming. High for ball 1. Taylor set up high as well, so Leonard able to hit that spot, but cannot get Lorenz to chase. Leonard has the sign. 1-2 pitch on its way. That stays low. Good block there by Taylor to keep it in front. Presented today with a 10-8 overall record. They're 0-3 in conference play, coming off 3 losses this weekend. 1 to Penn State Abington. Game 2 was halted in the 6th, and they were swept by Penn State Berks on Sunday afternoon here at Charger Field. Blue Jays, meanwhile, 7-13 overall. They're 3-4 in landmark conference play this season so far. Swung on and missed. Leonard gets the K. Gets Lorenz a strikeout. There's 2 away here in the top of the first. Bases will still be loaded as Mike Christie at the plate. Christie batting .221 this season. 59 runs scored. Has a home run as well. First pitch to him, a called strike. This curveball there from Leonard. I think that was the slider that Leonard has. 0-1 here to Christie. Chargers back in their regular positions. Mayer playing behind the runner at first. Kowick still just on the tip of the infield grass there. 0-1 pitch. Another curveball right on the inside corner for a called strike. Apologize if any wind is coming through the broadcast today. Awfully windy day here at the field. Leonard has the sign from Taylor. 0-2 pitch coming. Just off the outside part of the plate. Count will go to 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung on, driven towards right field. Will Welsh is there for the Chargers. He'll make the play. Fire it back in as he forgets how many outs there are. And nevertheless, no harm done there as it's the 3rd out. We'll head to the bottom of the 1st. Chargers and Blue Jays still scoreless. We'll be right back on the Chargers Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible coming to the plate for the first time. Leadoff man Sam Taylor up here for LBC. Swings at a first pitch. 0-1. Taylor this season batting .419, leads the team with 31 hits. Also has 20 runs scored. 1-1 now. 10 of Taylor's 31 hits are for extra bases. Swung on a miss there, 1-2. The E-Town starter today is Anthony Lippy, 1-4 this season. This is his 7th start of the season. Struck out 27 hitters, walking just 3 so far this year. Called, third strike. What a pitch there on a 1-2 count. Taylor strikes out looking, and there's one away here in the bottom of the first, and Colin Myers will be the hitter now for the Chargers. Myers batting .344 this year, 22 hits, 20 singles this season for him. Lippy fires a strike. See what Lippy does here against the Chargers hitters today. His pitching coach is Nate Burns, who was in the other dugout last season. He's a 4-year member of the Chargers before ending his career here at LBC. I believe he's finishing up some classes this semester. Will graduate in May. He is the E-Town pitching coach this season, so quite familiar with many of these LBC hitters. 2 on the count now as Lippy puts one in the dirt there. LBC women's lacrosse team practicing behind us. They'll head to New York this weekend to face Medaille and Hilbert in the Buffalo area. 3-1 the count now to Colin Myers. The LBC baseball team also headed upstate New York this weekend. They'll head to the other side of New York to face SUNY Cobleskill on Saturday and SUNY Poly on Sunday, both games. NEAC contests, and both days there'll be doubleheaders as Myers draws a walk here for the Chargers first base for another one away, and Braden Elliott will be the batter now for the Chargers. Elliott batting .324 this season, 22 hits, one of 3 Chargers with 20 or more runs scored. He's got 21 runs scored. 11 runs knocked in. Also second on the team. He's been hit by a pitch 4 times this year. First pitch high and outside. 1-0 the count now to Elliott. Just over the glove. Lippy tips away. Elliott's got to hustle to get the first. He's going to get there safely. Call that an infield hit for Elliott, and that will bring Will Welsh to the plate for the Chargers. So Welsh will bat with 2 runners on. Welsh leads the country. NCAA Division III, he's batting .556. 30 hits this season, 28 runs scored. Also leads the country with 10 home runs. He's knocked in 27 runs as well. 14 walks already this year for Welsh as well. See what the lefty can do here against Lippy. Curveball on the outside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Welsh hit 3 more home runs this past weekend. 2 in the Game 1 loss to Abington, and then hit another one as part of the doubleheader on Sunday against Penn State Berks. Slugging .1167 this year. To first base. That's going to hit off the first baseman's ankle and head towards second base. Everyone's going to move up a spot. Call that an error there on the first baseman Snyder. And the bases are going to be loaded for Josh Mayer. Tough play there for Snyder to make as that ball was in between hops. I believe it hit off the edge of the grass there for a bigger hop and then hit the dirt and kind of died. So the bases will be loaded. See what Josh Mayer can do. He'll come to the plate. Batting .300 this season, 18 hits and 60 at-bats. Has knocked in 7 runs, although he could increase that total here with the bases full. First pitch to Mayer swung on, fouled back behind us. Excellent crowd on hand here today at Charger Field. Another nice day with the sun out, especially. Fans from Elizabethtown here as well, as the cross-county rivals do battle here. Matt Taylor, the catcher, is on deck. 0-1 the count here to Josh Mayer. Swung on and missed. Nice fastball there from Lippy. 0-2 now to Mayer. The LBC softball team is home this weekend. They'll host St. Elizabeth tomorrow for a doubleheader beginning at 2 o'clock. They'll host Wilson on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Saturday, big day here on campus for the Chargers. We'll get to that after this 0-2 pitch. Nice pitch from Lippy again on the outside part of the plate. His second strikeout looking of the inning. So the bases will be loaded with 2 outs now, and Matt Taylor will be the batter. So just like E-Town in the top half of the inning, they loaded the bases. So far, no runs across. See if Matt Taylor can't fix that for LBC. Batting .333 this season, 11 hits, 2 doubles and a home run, 10 runs knocked in. First pitch to him, just a bit high. Saturday, the LBC men's volleyball team will host the Northeastern Athletic Conference men's volleyball Final Four. Chargers will take on Penn State Altoona in the first semifinal at noon. Taylor pops that one up into the air in between short and left. The shortstop Lorenz is over there. He'll make the play. So just like E-Town in the top of the first, the Chargers load the bases, but no runs across. We'll head to the top of the second score list here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field. Lancaster Bible and E-Town still scoreless here in the top of the second. First pitch swinging is Cantner, and he'll pop that out to second baseman Colin Myers. So James Cantner out on one pitch, and there's one away here in the top of the second inning. And Riley McGinley will be the batter for Elizabethtown. McGinley batting .239 this season, 16 hits, 10 runs scored, 8 runs knocked in. He's drawn 5 walks as well. First pitch to him. Curveball outside. 1-0 the count. Started talking about this weekend for men's volleyball just prior to the break. The LBC men's volleyball team will host Penn State Altoona, first semifinal on Saturday, that at noon. And after the NEAC awards are handed out In between the semifinals, the 2:30 semifinal will feature Wells and SUNY Poly. The semifinal winners will meet on Sunday at 1 o'clock here at Horst Athletic Center. Driven right back to the middle, Braden Elliott has that for the Chargers. Across the diamond to Mayer in time, 6-3 to put out. And there's quickly 2 away here in the top of the second inning. The batter now will be Taggart Hess for Elizabethtown, their 9-hole hitter. Hess batting .250 this season, 10 runs scored. Left now with 2 outs in the top of the second inning. It's high for ball 1. Driven to the right. Josh Mayer with a diving stab. He'll flip to Leonard in time. Josh Mayer with a gold glove play there at first. And the end of the inning, Leonard gets E-Town 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom of the second when we come back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible and E-Town still scoreless. Bottom of the second inning. Designated hitter Bo Heggie going to lead off for the Chargers here as they look to get on the board. First pitch to him, a strike. Heggie coming into today, batting .300, 6 hits, 11 runs scored. Had his first collegiate home run over the weekend. This one chopped to third. Smith has it. He'll fire across. Nice pick play there by Snyder. And there's 1 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Dalbiak here off the screen in front of us. Kowick with an 0-1 count. Adam Kowick batting .279 this season, 19 hits, 15 runs scored, 12 runs knocked in. This one to the right side. Snyder has that one. He'll step on the bag, and there's 2 away now in the bottom of the second inning. Jacob Shank, the batter now, the 9-hole hitter for the Chargers here in today's game. Shank batting .435 this year, 20 hits, 11 runs scored, 7 of his 20 hits for extra bases, including 3 home runs. First pitch swinging and a strike. Next pitch will be driven to the shortstop. Lorenz has it there. He'll fire across, 6-3 on the putout. And again, these innings mirror one another. Top of the second, 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the second, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the top of the third. Still scoreless here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible and Elizabethtown still scoreless. Zach Leonard still on the hill for the Chargers. First pitch he fires to Anthony Knight is a ball. Knight flied out to right field his first time up. Came in today batting .440 for Elizabethtown. Next pitch, Jones stays off the plate. 2-0 now. And now 3-0 tonight. Knight tied for the team lead with 9 drawn walks this season. Looking to add that total here with a 3-0 count. And he will. He's walked on 4 pitches. Elizabethtown has a leadoff runner for the first time today. And Colby Smith will be the batter. First pitch is inside. Smith walked his first time up. One-out count here to Smith. Knight aboard on first. The wind kicks up here at Charger Field. It's a called strike. 1-1 now. 3 stolen bases this season for Knight, so we'll see if he takes off at all during this at bat. Leonard will check on Knight there at first. Not too many steps off of the bag, but able to dive back in there safely. One pitch coming here to Smith. Knight goes, driven towards left field. Shank is there, wind pushing it back. Shank there at the fence. That's going to go over the fence for a 2-run home run. And Colby Smith cracks his 3rd home run of the season, and the Blue Jays take a 2-0 lead. So the 1-1 pitch there, down to the knees on the inside corner. Smith able to turn on it, and the wind's headed out that direction and got all the help it needed with the short porch here, frankly, at all parts of the field at Charger. Nevertheless, 2-0 Blue Jays on Smith's 3rd home run of the season. The batter now will be Brennan Snyder. Snyder was hit by swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from just off the outside part of the plate. Now 1-2 to the 3-hole hitter Snyder. Just getting a piece there is Snyder. LBC losing its first 5 games of the season, then rattled off a 10-game streak and now they've lost 3 in a row. Again, chopped foul. Count will stay 1-2 to Snyder. Sure to go to lbcchargers.com later today or in between innings. Check out the announcement of the new turf field complex that's coming here to LBC. 1-2 pitch stays outside, 2-2. Lancaster Bible College announcing today that the complex will begin being built this spring. Groundbreaking will be heard and completion hoping to be done either just prior to the fall season here in early September or just at the start of it. 3-2, the count now goes to Snyder. So the Chargers soccer teams, as well as the newly added field team and the women's lacrosse team, will play on the field, as also be used for the general student population here with intramurals and other events on campus. 3-2 pitch hits Snyder again. So he's on now today with hit by pitch, and there's still nobody out here in the top of the third. Blue Jays already have 2 runs in. So the batter will be Derek Manning. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to center field. Run couldn't score from second, so the bases were loaded. The inning ended 2 batters later with no one across. Pitch to him is just outside, 1-0. Pitch is outside as well. Can be on the lookout on lbcchargers.com for a men's volleyball NEAC Final Four preview. That'll be posted tomorrow afternoon. Chargers looking to win the NEAC in men's volleyball for the first time in program history. They went to the NEAC final in 2013 and 14, lost in the final both years. So Chargers hoping to advance to the NCAA Division III tournament. The NEAC has an automatic bid, so the Chargers hoping to secure that and go to the national tournament for the first time in program history. Join the LBC men's basketball team as Division III national tournament participants this season. Pitch right to us here at the screen. 2-1 the count. It's 2-1 the count here to Manning. Snyder's on board at first, already 2 runs in this inning for the Blue Jays on the Smith 2-run home run. Curveball off the fence in front of us again. The count will go to 2-2. Good battle here between Manning and Leonard. Leonard with the sign here from Taylor. Check on first. Just back in time is the runner Snyder. Snyder with just 1 stolen base this season, so generally not a threat to go. Not sure who was expecting that throw over from Leonard. 3-2 pitch coming. Curveball fouled up in the air. That's going to get out of play. Just to our right. Count at 2-2. My apologies there. 2-2 the count. Swung on and missed. Leonard able to get Manning with the strikeout. There's one away here in the top of the third, and Nick Lorenz will be the batter. Struck out his first time up. Snyder off of first. First pitch just over the glove of Kowick into left field. That'll be a base hit, and it's punted there by Schenk and goes over the fence and out of play. So there's going to be runners on second and third with one out. That's one of the stranger plays I've seen there in left field. So there's fencing the whole way down here at Charger Field, and that was either Schenk's foot or his shin and bounced up and over the fence. So the runners will be at second and third here for Elizabethtown on the single, and then Air. So Lorenz with the single, and now second and third. So Mike Christie with the batter. Flied out to right field his first time up. First pitch swinging here. Popped straight up into the air. That's in between a lot of different people. It's going to drop for a base hit. Here comes the throw from Taylor home. Not in time to get Snyder. So the Wind playing games with that one. That was a far run for both Welsh and Taylor. I think the Wind pushed it around, and perhaps Elliott and Myers could have gone out and gotten that off the bat. I thought that was going to go right to Sam Taylor in center field, and nevertheless does not make it there. So a base hit, the unconventional base hit, will score another run, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. So Cantner will be the batter now for Elizabethtown. Lorenz stayed at second. He thought that ball, like everyone else, was going to be caught, so he stayed put. So the runners will be on first and second with one out. First pitch is low for a ball. That pitch is driven towards left field. Schenk is over. He'll make the play, and they're going to double up. Lorenz thought there was two outs. Double play there, and the Chargers are out of the inning. Elizabethtown gets three, however, and they'll take a 3-run lead into the bottom of the third when we come back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 3-0. Bottom of the third, top of the order for LBC, Sam Taylor to lead off. First pitch to him is low, 4-1. Taylor struck out looking his first time up. Next pitch to him, a ball as well. 2-0 pitch to Sam Taylor. It's taken low as well, so 3-0. Called strike there to Taylor. 3-1 the count. Taylor again coming into today batting .419. 3-1 pitch to him. Outside, ball 4. Taylor draws a walk. Chargers have the leadoff man aboard for the first time today. Worked out well for the Blue Jays to accomplish the feat in the top half of the inning. Check there at Taylor at first. Pitch coming here to Colin Myers. Chop towards second base. Up and over goes Taylor. He'll be in it safe at second base. So a 4-3 put out moves the runner up. I think the Chargers will take that at this point. So the speedy Taylor able to hop over that one before it got to the second base McGinley. And so Braden Elliott will come up to the plate with a runner on second and just one out here in the bottom of the third. First pitch swinging is Elliott. Fouled off the screen in front of us, 0-1. One pitch. I'm going to check on Taylor there at second base. He's back in plenty of time as McGinley applies the tag. 0-1 the count here to Braden Elliott. Elliott singled his first time up. He'll bunt this one towards Lippy. He'll field it as Taylor goes to third. The ball, though, gets away from Snyder. Elliott's going to be safe. Taylor's going to score. That's 3-1 now in favor of Elizabethtown. So Welsh will be the batter now for the Chargers. Reached on an air his first time up. First pitch drives that towards left field. That ball is going to just slice foul. I think Welsh thought that was going way foul. All of a sudden the wind started to hold it up. And he took off down the line. But nevertheless, a foul ball. So 0-1 the count here to Welsh. Chargers with a run in the inning. There's one out. Check on Elliott there at first base. One pitch here to Welsh. Chops that just foul. I think he'd like to have that one back. And now 0-2. Again, an awfully windy day here at Charger Field, but it's in the mid-60s, so it's not that big of a deal as the sun and air temperature finally in agreement here, and maybe we'll start spring for real. 0-2 pitch to Welsh. Swung on and missed. Lippy gets him, and there's two away in the inning now as Welsh goes down on the strikeout, his 7th of the season. Josh Mayer will be the batter now for LBC. Struck out looking his first time up. First pitch from Lippy swung on and missed. Elliott's taken off for second base. Just underneath the tag. Swipes the bag. Elliott's 7th steal of the season. Pitch was a strike to Mayer, so 0-1 is the count. Two away here in the inning. Pitch is driven foul here to our right, just off the screen. 0-2 now to Josh Mayer. Just outside. Lippy and a few of the Blue Jays thought that was going to be a called third strike. Looked pretty good from here. But I guess just off the plate, we're to the side a bit. So 1-2 now to Mayer. Able to lay off that again. 2-2. Lorenz hits short, playing pretty close to second base, so a little room there on the left side if Mayer can turn on one. Not too many players have been able to do that on Lippy's fastball. Fouled back here. So the count will remain 2-2. Mayer to right field. That's going to slice foul.
Goodbye, Josh. Goodbye.
So we'll stay at 2-2. Good battle here between Mayer and Lippy. Lippy has the sign from Knight. 2-2 pitch. To right left field, that's going to be a base hit. They're going to send Taylor around third. Bobbled a bit there by the left fielder. Mayer's going to hang at first. An RBI single for Josh Mayer, who wins the battle there. And the Chargers are within one, 3-2. Matt Taylor will be the batter now for the Chargers. Just the second hit of the day for LBC. And now Matt Taylor with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Pitch to him was a strike. I think Lippy thought that was pretty close to a spot that was called a ball a batter ago. I would tend to agree. Taylor fouls that one back. So 0-2 now the count. Oh, 2 to Taylor. Swung on and missed. Blue Jays are out of the inning, but not before the Chargers get 2. Elizabethtown will take a 3-2 lead. We'll head to the top of the 4th when we come back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Elizabethtown leading Lancaster Bible 3-2. Pitching change for the Chargers. Zach Leonard's day is done after 3 innings. And now fellow senior Nate Stafiri will pitch for the Chargers. Was told before the game that the Chargers were probably going to do this as they have 4 conference games scheduled, but Leonard not going to pitch until Sunday, so he will get some innings here today and be ready to go for the Sunday doubleheader at SUNY Poly. So the pitcher now will be Nate Stafiri. First batter he faces will be Riley McGinley, 8-hole hitter for the Blue Jays here in today's game. McGinley grounded out to short his first time up. First pitch to him, that was a ball. Called strike, 1-1. Driven towards short, up and over the head of Braden Elliott. A couple of bounces to Sam Taylor there in center field. McGinley is aboard with a hit to lead off the top of the 4th, second straight inning. Leadoff man is aboard for the Blue Jays. Taggart Hess will be the batter now. Grounded out to first, his first at bat. Nice play by Josh Mayer at first to end the second inning as he made a diving play and flipped it to Leonard, who was covering first. First pitch to Hess, a called strike. McGinley leads the Blue Jays with 10 stolen bases. He's 10 of 13 this season, so we'll see if and when he takes off. Decent lead there at first. Stafiri will check on him. He's going to take off. Swung on, driven towards right center field. That's going to be down in front of Welsh underneath his glove. Taylor's there. Going from first to third will be McGinley. And after a wide turn by Hess, he'll run back to first base. So runners on the corners with nobody out after the hit and run play there by E-Town. Nice piece of hitting from Hess. Anthony Knight will be the batter next. Flied out to right his first time up. Walked and scored on the Colby Smith last inning. So runners on the corners for him here in the top of the 4th. First pitch driven towards left field. That's going to get down. One hop to the wall. Schenk plays it off the wall. He'll fire it into Elliott there at short. They'll try and get the runner at third. Not in time. And Knight gets the whole second. And it's now 4-2 in favor of the Blue Jays. And Colby Smith will be the batter now with nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Smith hit a 2-run home run his second time up after he walked in the first. Pitching coach Chris Burns will head out to the mound for the Chargers. His son Nate Burns, if you haven't joined us from the beginning, is the pitching coach for Elizabethtown. So Chris Burns, the LBC pitching coach, and his son Nate Burns, the E-Town pitching coach, going head-to-head today. Chris talking to the whole infield there, making sure they all have their assignments here with runners on second and third and nobody out. Once again, the Chargers will be in upstate New York this weekend. They'll face SUNY Cobleskill on Saturday afternoon up in Cobleskill, New York, and then take on SUNY Poly on Sunday for a doubleheader in Utica, New York. The weather could wreak some havoc with the games on Sunday, so be sure to check lbcchargers.com for all of the scheduling updates. Pitch from Stafiri there stays outside. So Colby Smith has a 1-0 count. Pitch is fouled back behind us. Curveball to the left side. That's going to get past Elliott. He was covering the bag at second a bit there. It goes through Schenk. Taylor's able to pick it up. Another run's going to come in. Sliding in safely at second is Smith, so he'll single and count that as an error on Schenk there in left field. And it's now 6-2 in favor of Elizabethtown. So the batter will be Brennan Snyder. Snyder's been hit by a pitch both times at the plate today. Smith aboard at second base after the single. Curveball in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count here to Snyder. Up straight up in the air. Taylor and Coe give chase. Going to be out of play, however. Blocked there by Taylor to keep it in front of him. Curveball is high. 2-2 now. Straight up in the air. This one's popped. Sam Taylor is underneath it. And fighting the wind as well. He'll make the catch. Fire into Braden Elliott. So there's one away here in the top of the fourth inning. Blue Jays lead 6-2. Batter's going to be Derek Manning. Manning singled in the first, struck out in the third. First pitch of ball. To the left side. Big hop for Elliott. He'll fire to third. And they've got Smith in a rundown. Kowick with it now. Now he'll throw back to Myers. So they're able to get the out there. And there's two away. Manning aboard at first. Nick Lorenz will be the batter now. Struck out in the first, singled in the third. Check there on Manning. He'll take off for second. That's going to hit the shoulder of Lorenz. Pitcher Nate Safiri questioning Lorenz's efforts to get out of the way. The pitch was certainly inside, but not a ton of effort there to get out of the way. I don't know that he put his shoulder into it, though, either. So, nevertheless, Lorenz is hit by a pitch, and there's runners on first and second with two outs, and Mike Christie will be the batter. Just past 5 o'clock here on the campus of Lancaster Bible College. Elizabethtown leading 6-2 here in the top of the fourth. Fastball there from Stafiri. 0-1 the count here to Mike Christie. Another curveball that gets away from Taylor. Runners will advance on the wild pitch. High and tight. 2-1 now to Christie. Pitch is driven to right field. See if that stays back in play. Mayer is there. Over there at the railing. It's going to go just too far foul. So 2-2. To the left side, that's going to get through. 1 run is in. Shank has it. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single for Mike Christie, and Elizabethtown now leads 8-2. Check quickly on Christie there. Won the count here to Kantner. Now 1-1. Fire down to second. Not in time there to get Christie, who will swipe the bag. So Christie with the stolen base, his 6th of the season. He's 6 for 6. Tie. 2-1. Now 3-1. Good job by Taylor to keep that in front of him. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch there from Stafiri. Count will go full. Three-two pitch driven to left field. Shank over there. Underneath it, he'll make the play. Chargers are out of the inning, not before Elizabethtown gets 5 more runs. They lead 8-2. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th when we come right back here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 8-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lippy still on the hill for the Blue Jays. He'll face Bo Heggie to lead off the inning. First pitch is low for ball one. Next pitch is fouled away down the first base side. Driven up the middle. That's going to get past the diving first baseman. Excuse me, second baseman. And now through the center fielder. Hagee's going to take off for third. He'll stop there. So aboard with a single, and he'll advance on the air. And the Chargers have a leadoff base runner. Good attempt there by McGinley at second base. Just couldn't get to it. The outfield playing havoc today on some of these outfielders. Has gotten around a couple of them, and I think it's a little tough there in the outfield today. So nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Chargers with a leadoff base runner, and Adam Kowick, the 8-hole hitter for LBC, will be at the plate. Hagee off of second base. That's behind Kowick. Good job by the catcher, Knight, to not let that get back to the screen. I want to know the count here to Adam Kowick. Swung on a miss. Nice fastball there from Lippy.
Let's go, baby. Get stuff out here. Get stuff out. Come on, let's go. Be balanced. Be balanced.
0-1 pitch coming here to Kowick. That's off the plate. 1-1. Now 1-2 to Kowick. Talked about all the spring teams except the men's and women's tennis teams. They'll be in action on Saturday. The rare doubleheader again. They will play at 10:30 as they take on St. Elizabeth, and they'll play later in the afternoon, and they'll face off against Penn State Abington in a makeup match. Kowick up the middle. McGinley going to wait for the big hop. He'll fire to first just in time to get Kowick. Moving up to third is Bo Hagee on the 4-3 putout. And Jacob Schenk will be the batter now. So the women's tennis team has already played a doubleheader this season. They're going to get back at it on Saturday. The Chargers play a pair of NEAC matches. NEAC tournament just 2 weeks away. It'll be held up at Clark Summit, Pennsylvania. Birchwood Tennis Facility. Nice facility up there in Clark Summit. First pitch to Schenk. A strike. 1-1 here to Schenk. Now 0-2 is you, Jacob Schenk. Hagee off a third, 0-2 count to Schenk. Swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. We'll go back to the top of the order as Sam Taylor looked to have a 2-out hit here for LBC. As Bo Hagee stands on third base. First pitch swinging. 0-1 the count to Taylor. Chopped back over top of Lippy. See if Taylor can't get there. Just did not get Taylor. A nice play by Lorenz, who fires across in time. The Blue Jays are out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Elizabethtown 8, Lancaster Bible 2 here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 8-2 in the top of the fifth. New Chargers pitcher is Tyler Greenlee. Count 1-1 here on Riley McGinley. Also change for LBC is Mike Van Dame is now left field. He'll replace Jacob Schenk. So Van Dame for Shake and Greenlee in for Stafiri. 1-2 the count now to McGinley as Greenlee fires a strike in there. 1-2 pitch coming here from Tyler Greenlee. Back through the middle. The glove of Elliott, at short into center field. So base hit for McGinley to lead off the inning. Taggart Hess will be the batter for E-Town. 10 hits now today for the Blue Jays. Third straight inning, E-Town has had the leadoff man aboard. Ball outside. Curveball pops straight up in the air. Koeck will give chase. Just going to get out of play, however. So 1-1 will be the count. Again, the LBC men's volleyball team will be hosting the Northeastern Athletic Conference Final Four this weekend. Chargers will host Penn State Altoona in the opening semifinal, that at noon on Saturday afternoon. And Wells will play SUNY Poly in the other semifinal, currently scheduled for 2:30. You can join us after the first semifinal for the NEAC All-Conference Awards. They've already been announced. LBC right side hitter Nate Miller has been named Player of the Year, while LBC head coach Jade Brubaker is Coach of the Year. Chargers a perfect 8-0 in conference play this season. They're 21-4 overall and have won 11 straight matches. They'll look to win the NEAC championship for the first time in their program's history this weekend at Horst Athletic Center. Greenlee will check on McGinley over there at first base. 1-2 the count to the batter Taggart Hess. Another hit and run play put on there by Elizabethtown. This one's driven towards left field. Van Dame's at the wall. Up and over the wall, though, as Taggart Hess hits a 2-run home run. Hess's first home run of the season. And Elizabethtown now leads 10-2. Anthony Knight will be the batter. Knight flied out to right his first time up, walked and scored in the third, and doubled and scored in the fourth. First pitch to him is a strike. Swings through that one. Now 1-1. Two on the count out tonight. Out off the screen there in front of us. 2-2 now to Anthony Knight. the shortstop, Elliott. He'll make the play and fire across in time. 6-3 on the putout. There's one away here in the top of the 5th. Colby Smith will be the batter. Quite a day for Smith so far. He walked in the first, hit a 2-run home run in the third, and singled home 2 runs in the 4th. So 2 for 2 today, 4 RBI. Pitch to him is low, 1-0. Chop to the third base side, that'll be foul. You can join us on Monday, April 23rd. The Chargers will head to downtown Lancaster, and they'll face the Lancaster Barnstormers at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Chargers and Barnstormers renewing their exhibition battle. This will be the 4th straight season the Chargers have played there at the Clip. Game time is set for 5 o'clock, so you can come out and enjoy some free baseball as the Chargers help the Barnstormers prepare for their Atlantic League season. Always a fun afternoon, evening to head down to Clipper Magazine Stadium and enjoy some baseball and watch the Chargers play at the Clip. It's outside. 2-1. Excuse me, 2-2 the count to Smith. That one's driven towards right field. Going to be a long run for Welsh. Just foul. Hard to tell from here, but it looks like it bounced a foot or two to the right of the line. First base umpire right there to make the call. So the count remains 2-2 here to Colby Smith. That's high. Count will go full. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Elizabethtown with 2 runs in the inning. They lead 10-2. Tyler Greenlee has the sign from catcher Matt Taylor. 3-2 pitches low, and Smith draws a walk. So Smith on base for the 4th time today. And the batter will be number 34, Brennan Snyder. Snyder was hit by a pitch. His first 2 at-bats, flew out to center his last time up. Came around to score a run in the 3rd. So the wind picks back up, here at Charger Field. To the dirt, another good block there by Matt Taylor. Now 3-0 to Snyder. Pitch from Greenlee is inside. Snyder walks on 4 pitches. Manning will be the batter as catcher Matt Taylor walks out to chat with Greenlee here quickly. Pitching coach Chris Burns on his way out now for the Chargers. Burns is going to make a change here for LBC. Noah McMullen's going to come in and pitch now for the Chargers. And Greenlee will exit We'll have all the changes for you when we come right back on the Chargers Sports Network.
Is the wind affecting the pictures that bad, or can we not? I've first seen baseball.
You mean for all the balls?
Yeah. And they're like all over the place. They're not just like a little bit on the outside. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be right here, and you're like.
It's you wanted me to talk.
Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 10-2 in the top of the fifth. The new pitcher for the Chargers is Noah McMullen. First pitch he fires to Derek Manning is a strike. The second one here, a ball. This is McMullen's sixth appearance this season. He's 3-2 this year, 4.42 ERA, 18 1/3 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, 9 earned runs. Just off the outside part of the plate, 2-1 now to Manning. Manning reached on a fielder's choice and scored his last time up. Singled in the first, struck out in the third. Curveball chopped foul here. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from McMullen. And there's 2 away in the inning. Nick Lorenz will be the batter now for the Blue Jays. Nice pitch there from McMullen. High for ball 1. Curveball hit Lorenz, but I think just about everyone in the whole place here saw Lorenz stick his arm out, so no hit by pitch there, just a ball. Count will be 2-0. I guess that was off the outside corner. 3-0 the count now. Three-0 pitch in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Lorenz. Curveball driven towards right center field. Welsh giving chase, so call off Taylor. Welsh will make the play, and the Chargers are out of the inning. Elizabethtown gets 2. They lead 10-2. Way to the bottom of the 5th when we come back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, apologize for the technical difficulties. We'll recreate the inning here for you really quickly. Kyle Myers led off. He grounded out to second base.
18 in the 9 hole, 7 in the 8 hole.
Braden Elliott reached on air by the second baseman. And Will Welsh grounded into a fielder's choice. And after Josh Mayer was hit by a pitch, Matt Taylor has just struck out swinging. So the Chargers get no runs in the inning. They trail Elizabethtown 10-2 as we head here to the top of the 6th inning. So we'll stay with you here throughout the middle of the inning. So the Chargers trail 10-2. Elizabethtown with 10 runs, 11 hits, 5 errors. For the Chargers, 2 runs, just 3 hits, as the starter Anthony Lippy has limited the Chargers hitting, and the Chargers have also committed 2 errors. Noah McMullen will stay on the hill for the Chargers here as we begin the top of the 6th inning. Again, this is a scheduled 9-inning contest between the crosstown teams here in Lancaster. Mike Christie will lead off for Elizabethtown. Christie is 2 for 3 today. He singled in both the 3rd and 4th innings after flying out to right field in the top of the 1st. First pitch swinging, pops straight up in the air towards second base. Colin Myers is underneath it. He'll make the play, and there's one away here in the top of the 6th inning. Next batter here for Elizabethtown will be a pinch hitter. Number 26, Andrew Coleman, will come to the plate. Coleman, 1 hit this season. He's also drawn a walk. First pitch to him, a called strike. Now 1-1. Out off the fence here in front of us. 1-2 the count. Here to the designated hitter, Andrew Coleman. Two and two the count out of Coleman.
Oh yeah, it's Charger.
2-2 pitch high and tight. It's Coleman backed off the plate there. Nice agility there by Coleman. Instincts there to get off out of the batter's box. Here to Elliott. He'll bobble it a bit. Throws the first. Just in time to get Coleman. Good job by Elliott to stay with it there. So 6-3 to put out, and there's 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Good hustle by Coleman down the line. Next up will be Doug Hook. He replaced McGinley at second base prior to the bottom of the 5th, so he'll get his first at bat here for the Blue Jays today. 11 at bats this season. Does not have a hit yet. He'll look to get it off Noah McMullen with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. First pitch of ball. Fastball's outside. 2-0 the count now to Hook. Swung on a miss. Nice cut from Hook there. McMullen able to get a strike with the fastball. Two one pitch fouled down the third base side. 2-2 now. Two pitch coming here to Hook. Change-ups outside. Full count now. Three-two pitch is low. Hook draws the walk. Now another change for Elizabethtown that they made prior to the bottom of the fifth inning is Michael Rajnik will be the batter. Rajnik batting 174 this season. He has 4 hits, 3 runs knocked in. He's also drawn 2 walks. First pitch swinging off the padding here in front of us. 0-1 the count. Looks like Hook's going to get picked off at first. Nice move there by McMullen. Hook took a few steps towards second. I think the steal was on. So the Chargers are out of the inning. Lancaster Bible will head to the bottom of the 6th. They trail Elizabethtown 10-2 here on the Chargers Sports Network. Lancaster Bible trails Elizabethtown 10-2 here as we begin the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Bo Hagee was a ball from starter Anthony Lippy. Now 2-0 the count. Bo Hagee at the plate for the Chargers, the designated hitter today for LBC. 1 for 2, and now 2 for 3 as that one's going to find its way down the left field line. Hagee's going to turn first, whole way to the wall. Stand-up double for Bo Hagee as the Chargers get the leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Adam Koch will be the batter. So Koch the batter now, 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to first his first time up, and grounded out to second his last time up First pitch to him is outside for ball one. Mike Van Dame waits on deck for LBC. Cowick at the plate now. Chargers trailing 10-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. That's a called strike on the outside corner. 1-1 now to Adam Cowick. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Cowick. Cowick able to stay alive. Foul that one away. Count stays at 1-2. One-two pitch to Cowick. Able to hold his swing. Good job by Adam Cowick there. 2-2 the count now. Two-two pitch to the left side. That's going to get through for a base hit. Heggie will advance one base. He had to hold up there for a second, so a base hit from Cowick. The Chargers now have runners on the corners with nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth inning, and lefty Mike Van Dame will come to the dish for the Chargers. Time's going to be called here. Pitching coach Nate Burns is going to come out for the Blue Jays. Have a chat here with Lippy. No action down there in the E-Town bullpen, so unless they were doing a few things over the course of the previous half inning, I don't think there's going to be a change right now. It doesn't look like there's going to be, as Burns and Lippy having that conversation. Umpire will take a few steps there and break that meeting up. LBC alumnus, baseball alumnus, Nate Burns will head back to the E-Town dugout. Niak, pitcher of the year a season ago. He helped the Chargers to 19 wins last year. So Van Dame at the plate for the first time today. Lefty tries to bunt. Nothing doing as that stays foul. Van Dame batting 200 this season. He has 2 hits, 3 runs scored. He's drawn 2 walks, has 3 runs knocked in. Chargers executed a perfect suicide squeeze bunt the other day here against Penn State Berks. See if they can't pull that off here again, or if they want Van Dame to swing away. Oh, fake pickoff move there from Lippy. Cowick being held on at first. Third baseman Smith in there just on the infield grass. Van Dame swings away and misses that one. Again, plenty of room there on the left side. See shortstop Lorenz shading towards second base. Good eye there by Van Dame. 1-2 the count now. Next pitch here is fouled down the third base side. Count will stay 1-2. One-two pitch to Van Dame. Again, fouled off the screen here. Van Dame stays alive. The LBC dugout liking the effort here from sophomore Mike Van Dame. 1-2 pitch again. Low for ball 2. Again, runners on the corners here. Nobody out. Chargers trailing 10-2 to Elizabethtown here, bottom of the 6th. Leadoff man Sam Taylor waits on deck. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Lippy to get Van Dame, and there's one away here. Sam Taylor, the batter now. Swung on missed. Taylor 0 for 2 today. He walked in the 3rd, came around to score. Fouled on the third base side. 0-2 now. Oh, 2 now to Taylor. Runners on the corners for the Chargers. That was driven towards right field. Right fielder Manning makes the catch. Hagee will tag from 3rd. He's in standing up. Chargers get a run back. They trail 10-3. They're going to check at 3rd on Hagee. Did not. He did wait long enough, so the run will score. Kubbock stays at 1st. And now Colin Myers will be the batter with 2 outs. A runner on base. First pitch swing is Myers. Lorenz on it. He'll fire across in time. 6-3 on the putout. Chargers get one back, but they still trail 10-3. We'll come back for the top of the 7th here on the Chargers Sports Network. As we head to the top of the 7th. First pitch from Noah McMullen, a called strike. Mike Rajnik at the plate for Elizabethtown. He was at the plate at the end of last inning too, as runner was picked off of 1st. 0-2 the count now to Rajnik. Batter will be Knight. First pitch to Anthony Knight is high and tight. Ball 1. Knight has reached base twice today. Walked in the third and scored. Doubled in the fourth and scored. Grounded out to short his last time up. That's turned towards right center. That's going to get down for at least a base hit. He's rounding first. Welsh gets it. Throws towards second base. Plenty of time, though. Knight has to slide in safely. So a one-out double for Anthony Knight. And Colby Smith will be the batter now for the Blue Jays. Smith hit a two-run home run in the third inning. Got the offense started for Elizabethtown. Blue Jays have 10 runs, though they've scored in just 3 of the innings, 3 in the third, 5 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. 10 runs, 12 hits, 5 errors for the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Chargers. Chargers have left 8 on base. The Blue Jays have left 7 thus far. McMullen has the sign from the new catcher, Jake Hahn. 1-0. Time called there by Smith. Way out in front of that one is Smith. Fouled on the third base side. 1-1 now. McMullen and Hahn go through the signs. So they'll step off here and try again. Knight goes towards third. Hahn is there, no throw, and Knight swipes the bag. So Knight not really being held on there at second base very well. He gets his 4th stolen base of the season. One and two now to Smith. Curveball out in front again. Count stays 1-2. Two-2 pitch fired to Mayer. He's going to run and meet Smith down the first base line. So good job by Mayer to not let Knight, the runner on third, advance to home. And there's 2 away here in the inning. And Brendan Snyder will be the batter. McMullen will fire to third here quickly. Check on Knight. First pitch is high to Snyder. One-zero pitch. Curveball in there for a called strike. Nice pitch there from McMullen. Curveball again. That one stays high. So 2-1 the count now here to Snyder. Knight aboard at third, 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. High and tight to Snyder. And now 3-1. Snyder's already been hit by a pitch twice today. Away, count will go to full. So full count here to Snyder. Top of the 7th, Chargers trail 10-3. Curveball stays outside. Snyder draws the walk. And Manning will be the batter.
Normal.
Mullen has the side. Outside for ball 1. Curveball in there for a strike, 2-1. Two-one pitch driven just over the top of Elliott. That's going to be a base hit into center field. Hits the high grass there, gives Taylor a little trouble. Manning will get the whole way to second base. Stopping at third is Snyder. It's a 2-out hit for Derek Manning, and the Blue Jays now lead 11-3 here in the top of the 7th. Lorenz is going to be the batter now for Elizabethtown. LBC pitching coach Chris Burns out to have a chat. Not sure if he's making a change or just talking about it here with 2 outs. Chargers are going to make a change, so we'll have the new pitcher for you when we come back. Elizabethtown 11, Lancaster Bible 3, right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Thank you.
Yeah.
Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 11-3. Top of the 7th inning. The new pitcher for the Chargers is Trevor High. High takes over for Noah McMullen. Derek Manning on second base. Brennan Snyder at third. Nick Lorenz will be the batter here for the Blue Jays. 2 outs here. High looking to get LBC out of the inning without any more damage. Outside for ball 1. Pops straight up in the air. First baseman Josh Mayer underneath it. He'll make the catch. And the Chargers are out of the inning, so High comes in and gets the final out. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time here at Charger Field. Elizabethtown 11, Lancaster Bible 3 on the Chargers Sports Network.
The burritos are good.
Really?
Yep.
Will there be any when I get there?
I don't know. Like, I know it's still open. I try to get back in time for you to get over there. If they're not, just take it with ice.
Huh?
Just take it with ice. Like yo. Oh, dang it. I cannot sit.
Sorry.
I can't see.
Tough one. I think she had fun book to sit on or something.
No, you need that dictionary.
I can't see either, so that's why I have to stand. It's a pain. I wish we were just a little bit higher.
Crash course in technology.
Not that bad. One of those days. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 11-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Leading off for LBC will be Braden Elliott as the 3-4-5 hitters get ready for the Chargers here in the bottom half of the 7th. Anthony Lippy still on the hill for the Blue Jays. He's allowed just 5 hits through his first 6 innings. First pitch to Braden Elliott is a ball. Nice crowd on hand here today at Charger Field. A nice day in Lancaster. 2-0 now to Elliott. Driven into left field. That's going to be a base hit for Braden Elliott. He'll take the turn there at first. And Will Welsh will be the batter now for the Chargers. A rare quiet day at the plate for Will Welsh today. Reached on an error in the first. And has since then struck out and been retired each of the next 2 times. Came in batting .556 this season for LBC, leading the country, Division III, in a few offensive categories. First pitch to him, driven towards left field. That one slicing off the wall. Elliott's going to turn and head towards third. Welsh digging for second. He's there in plenty of time. So there you go. Will Welsh, a double off the left field wall. Certainly not a place he hits too many. And the Chargers have runners on second and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Fourth double of the year for Will Welsh, his 14th extra base hit of the season. And Josh Mayer will be the batter. He singled his last time up. Jake Conway's on deck for LBC. First pitch to Mayer off the screen there in front of us. 0-1. Pitch is outside. 1-1 now to Josh Mayer. Mayer, one of 6 baseball seniors, who will celebrate Senior Day here on Saturday the 21st. Chargers host Penn College that day. Mayer takes this one towards right center field. A long run there from Manning. Center fielder Rajnik will head over and grab that. Elliott will tag, as will Welsh. So sacrifice fly there from Mayer. The Chargers trail again by 7. So Jay Connell will be the batter now for the Chargers, his first at bat of the day. Jacob Alvarez will come in and pinch hit following Hahn's at bat. First pitch called, strike 2, Hahn. Next pitch is inside and high. 1-1 now to Hahn. Hahn with 3 hits and 7 at bats this season, has a double, 5 runs knocked in as well. Just outside, 2-1 now to Hahn. Here's a called strike to Hahn, 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming up here to Jake Hahn. Just able to get a piece. Fouls that one back to our right. Count will stay 2-2. Bottom of the 7th here at Charger Field. Lancaster Bible 11. Excuse me, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 11-4. And Hahn goes down on strikes. And there's 2 away here in the inning. Jacob Alvarez will be the batter now for LBC. He'll replace Bo Hagee in the designated hitter slot. First pitch to Alvarez is chopped. Lippy has it. He's off the mound. He'll step on the bag as well. 1 unassisted, the rare play. And the Blue Jays are out of the inning. Chargers get 1 back. They still trail 11-4. We'll head to the top of the 8th when we come back here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 11-4 as we start the top of the 8th inning. Mike Christie will lead off for the Blue Jays. Trevor High back on the hill for LBC. He got the final out of the 7th inning after he replaced Noah McMullen. Chargers have used 5 pitchers today as Zach Leonard started. That's a strike on the outside corner. Went 3 innings. The scheduled 3 innings he was supposed to throw was followed by Nate Stafiri. Tyler Greenlee came in next, then McMullen, and now Trevor High. E-Town, meanwhile, just 1 so far as Anthony Lippy has gone 7 innings. That's back up through the middle. It's going to be into center field for a base hit. So Christie gets the Blue Jays started here in the top of the 8th inning with a single to center field. And Andrew Coleman will be the batter. Called strike there. Nice pitch by the freshman Trevor High. Quick check there on Christie. Another check quickly. Again, if you joined us late, the LBC men's volleyball team will host the Northeastern Athletic Conference Final Four this weekend. Pitch to Coleman's in tight. LBC will host Penn State Altoona in the first NEAC semifinal at 12 o'clock on Saturday afternoon at Horst Athletic Center. The second semifinal will feature SUNY Poly and Wells. That match scheduled for a 2:30 p.m. start. The winners will meet Sunday in the NEAC final. That's chopped up the middle. Elliott's going to grab it, step on second, throw to first. In time for the 6-3 double play. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th now. Nice play by Braden Elliott. So Taylor made double play ball there for Elliott. And the batter will be Doug Hook. First pitch to Hook, a called strike. Also in action this weekend, the LBC softball team will host St. Elizabeth tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. We'll have game 1 for you here on the Chargers Sports Network. Next pitch to Hook is swung and missed. 0-2 now. LBC will then host Wilson on Saturday here at LBC. We won't have live coverage of that doubleheader for you here because of the volleyball, but you can check our Twitter feed at LBC Athletics for updates on the softball doubleheader with Wilson on Saturday afternoon. Finally, a weekend with temperature in the 70s, and we're inside for volleyball. Usually how it works. Hook just able to get a piece. Not that we're upset that we have to be inside for volleyball as the Chargers are hosting the NEAC Final Four. So still 1-2 here to Hook, 2 away, top of the 8th. Driven towards center field, that's going to be a base hit. Taylor will come over and play that. Second hit of the inning for the Blue Jays, and Mike Rajnik will be the batter. First pitch driven towards center field, but Elliott's going to be there. He'll look over his shoulder and make the catch. So Trevor High gives up 2 hits, but no harm done as the double play gets him 2 outs, and then Elliott makes the 3rd out as well. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Elizabethtown 11, Lancaster out before. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. back here at Charger Field. Couple changes for Elizabethtown. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 2, Kelly Holdren. His 6th appearance of the season. He's 1-0, 2.16 ERA. That leads the Blue Jay pitching staff. Catching now for the Blue Jays, number 13, JT Thompson, and at shortstop is Arlie Shepard. Pinch hitting here for LBC will be Nate McFarland. So as we get to the final innings here of a 7-run ball game, you have to put some changes into the computer. Pitch there called strike, so McFarland will bat for Kellick here. Next pitch, a ball. Two and one now to McFarland. McFarland for the Chargers this season, batting .267. He's 4-15 so far this season. 5 runs scored, a run knocked in. He's been walked twice. 2-2 the count here now. Chop towards short. Shepard is there. Has it. He'll make the throw across just in time to get McFarland. So 6-3 the put out. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Mike Van Dame will be the batter for the Chargers. Holdren has the sign. He'll fire in just over the head of Mike Van Dame, who ducked out of the way. And as the curveball was coming in, it went with his head, but just went over top of him. Pitches outside. 2-0 now to Mike Van Dame. Two-0 pitch is just low, so 3-0 to Van Dame. Three-0 pitch in there for a strike. Van Dame had a nice at bat his last time up. Ultimately was struck out, but he and Blue Jays starter Anthony Lippy went toe-to-toe for several pitches. 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. Oh, excuse me, 3-1 pitch swung on and missed. Now we'll go to 3-2. Three-two pitch swung on and missed. So Holdren fights the whole way back from the 3-0 count, and he's able to get Van Dame. And there's two away here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and center fielder Sam Taylor will be the batter now for the Chargers. Taylor walked and scored in the 3rd, but has a rather at bat has resulted in an out. Struck out looking in the 1st, grounded out to short, and flew out to right his last time up in the 6th inning. First pitch, a base hit for Sam Taylor. So Taylor gets his first hit of the day. Colin Myers will be the batter now for Lancaster Bible. Check on Taylor there at first. Taylor has 7 stolen bases for LBC this season, tied for the team lead with Myers. Taylor will take off for second. Swinging is Colin Myers. Flies out to center field. Rajnik is there. He'll make the play, and that's 3 outs. We'll head to the top of the 9th. Elizabethtown 11, Lancaster Bible 4. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 11-4, top of the 9th inning. JT Thompson, the batter for Elizabethtown. Count 1-1. Thompson batting .300 this season. 3 hits, 2 runs scored. One of his hits a double. His 4 runs knocked in as well. This one towards second base. Colin Myers will wait on it. Fired to first in time for 3 to put out. And there's one away here in the top of the 9th as Trevor Hyde continues to pitch well for LBC. Next batter will be Colby Smith. Again, some big news from LBC Athletics today as the Chargers announced plans for a new turf field complex. Called strike there to Smith. LBC will break ground on Thursday, May 3rd at 9 o'clock. Open to the public that day. You can see the plans and everything for the complex. It'll be a couple different phases. High fires another strike there. First phase will be the turf field, the fence, and lights. Scheduled for completion just around September 1st, maybe a few days after, maybe a few days before. We'll see how the summer goes. Just off the plate, 1-2 now to Smith. So the next phases will include a couple different things. You can check all of it out on LBCChargers.com. A couple of nice quotes from the Director of Athletics, Pete Beers, as well as Vice President Josh Beers. McFarland able to keep that in front of him. He'll fire to first. Just in time. Peyton McFarland with a terrific play at third base. 2 away here in the inning. First pitch to Snyder is inside. Now 2-0. Forgot to mention a substitution for LBC as Nate Benoom is in right field for the Chargers. Replaces Will Welsh. Now 3-0. Three-0 pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. This one's driven towards center field. That's going to be a base hit. So 2-out hit for the Blue Jays. Change here for the Blue Jays. Number 3, Andrew Fisher is going to bat for Manning. This is Fisher's 3rd at-bat of the season. He has a hit and a run scored. He's also hit by a pitch. First pitch to him tonight is inside for ball 1. Throw over to first. One-0 pitch. Inside for ball 2. So Snyder aboard at first with the 2-out single. 16th hit of the day for Elizabethtown. Chop towards third. McFarland plays the second hop. Can't find it there, so Fisher will reach on the air. Now number 43, Arlie Shepard, will be the batter. batting .308 this season. He's got 4 hits, 3 runs knocked in. He's drawn 2 walks. 2 away here in the top of the ninth. Elizabethtown leading 11-4. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch there from Trevor High. That's a nice pitch from Trevor High as well. 0-2 the count now to Arlie Shepard. 0-2 pitch coming up. Blue Jays with runners on first and second. Shepard at the plate. Driven towards right field. Back goes Bonhomme there in right field. He's under it and make the play. And the Chargers are out of the inning. Lancaster Bible needs runs. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Elizabethtown 11, Lancaster Bible 4. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trailing Elizabethtown 11-4 as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Tommy Croak will be the pinch hitter here for the Chargers as Holdren bounces one in there. Croak pinch hitting for Braden Elliott. Croak's 4th at bat of the season. He's drawn a walk and scored 3 runs, but does not have a hit yet. That one's inside. 2-0 now to Croak. This one's driven towards right field. That's going to be a base hit. And down 7 runs, the LBC dugout gets to its feet as Croak gets his first collegiate hit. So Croak gets a hit, and now Nate Bonhomme will be the batter. Coming to the plate here for his 6th at bat of the season. He has a hit, which was a double. He also has 4 runs scored. He's drawn 2 walks and been hit by a pitch. CJ Halloran waits on deck for the Chargers. We'll check on Croak at first. Front of the jersey gets dirty for Tommy Croak. Pitch to Bonhomme is inside, 1-0. Low, ball 2. Back to the middle, Bonhomme with the hit. That's gonna go. Croak will stop at second. The Chargers have the first two hitters on here in the bottom of the ninth. Tommy Croak and Nate Renault. And now CJ Halloran will be the batter for LBC. Elizabethtown pitching coach Nate Burns going to come out and talk to Holdren. No one in the E-Town bullpen. So CJ Halloran will bat for the Chargers. He's 2 for 3 this season. 2 runs scored, has a run knocked in as well. Chance for him to add to that total with Tommy Croak on third. The generator ran out of gas. Now you're good. Ran out of gas. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay.
Do you mind going to grab that? It won't be very heavy anymore, so there's no gas. Yeah, just unplug it. And just so CJ Halloran up here for LBC. Halloran at the plate. Chargers with runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch to Halloran is outside for ball 1. Elizabethtown leads 11-4. Jake Hahn on deck for LBC. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch there from Holdren. Good job by Halloran to hold up his swing there. Wanted to go around, did not. 2-1 the count now.2-1 count to Halloran. Pops straight up in the air. That's going to go to the netting. Nice play behind us there by E-Town player coming off the bench to make that grab. I think the E-Town bench would rather the catcher, Thompson, make the play. But nevertheless, we have the netting out kind of on an overhang here to avoid so many balls going into the neighborhood right behind us. So that has twice cost the E-Town some outs today. So some new life for Halloran here. 2-2 the count to him. It's high for ball 3. The count will be full. Gnome off of first. Croak off of second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth. Elizabethtown up by 7. That's outside. Halloran draws the walk. And the bases are going to be loaded for catcher Jake Hahn. Hahn struck out his first time up. Came into today with 3 hits. 5 runs knocked in. One of them was a double. Chargers would certainly like that right now from Jake Hahn. Jacob Alvarez waits on deck. Hahn holds that up. Curve on the dirt. Good block there by Thompson. One under the count. Able to hold up his swing. That's outside. 2-0. Check down to second base umpire. No swing. So 2-0 the count now to Hahn. Halloran off of first. Gnome off second. Croak off third. Swung on a miss there by Hahn. Nice pitch from Holdren to get Hahn to chase after that one. Sure Hahn wants to do some big things here and couldn't lay off that high one. Now there's some action down there in the E-Town bullpen. Two one. Pitch is fouled up in the air. Now 2-2. 2-2 the count here to J-Con. Jacob Alvarez is on deck for LBC. All the reserves here for the Chargers getting at least one at bat, if not more. And the first three have gotten on base here in the bottom of the ninth inning. That's high. Ball 3 to Hahn. So full count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth. Lancaster Bible trails 11-4. Three-two pitch is high. Chargers are going to get a run as Hahn draws the walk. The bases loaded walk makes it 11-5. And Jacob Alvarez will be the batter. E-Town pitching coach Nate Burns telling the reliever down in the bullpen to hurry it up with the warm-ups. Meeting on the mound here, maybe to give him a few extra pitches. Broken up now. Burns will stay there for the time being. And it looks like Holdren is going to pitch to Alvarez, or at least start. We'll see what Jacob Alvarez can do here for the Chargers. Grounded out to the pitcher, his first time up. Swung on and missed. Alvarez with a big cut at it here. Again, the wind blowing out to left field. Jacob Alvarez certainly capable of hitting a few home runs here at Charger Field. He's got 2 already this season. One of them was here. Chargers just need a hit. One's popped straight up in the air. 0-2 now. Nate McFarland waits on deck for the Chargers. 0-2 the count here to Alvarez. See if they give Alvarez something off speed here again. Nate Burns, pitching coach for E-Town, aware of what Alvarez can do at the plate. Curveball called, third strike. There's that off-speed pitch. So there's one away here, and Nate McFarland will be the batter. So the Chargers trail 11-5. One out here in the bottom of the ninth inning. First pitch is in the dirt. Holdren with the sign. He'll fire to McFarland. Foul there off the pole in front of us. Pitch to McFarland, foul to the right side. He's going to go out of play at the LBC student section there on the bleachers. A lot of students out there today. 2 strikes here to McFarland.
Hey, go get him, kid. Be better right here, Warren. Go get him.
Curveball, McFarland able to hold up his swing. Oh, they're going to say he didn't hold up his swing. Thought maybe he had held that up there. Did not, and there's 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth inning, and Mike Van Dame will be the batter for the Chargers. Van Dame, 2 strikeouts today for LBC. Bases loaded. Chargers have a run in. They trail 11-5. Down to their last out. Change up here to Van Dame. 0-1. Van Dame holds a swing, 1-1. Jake Hahn on first, CJ Halloran on second, Nate Bonhomme on third. It's outside, 2-1 now to Van Dame. Sun beginning to set here in Lancaster as we approach 7 o'clock here. That's high for ball 3. 3-1 now to Van Dame. Three and 1 here to Van Dame. Strike on the inside corner. Count will be full here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Chargers down by 6. Three-two pitch. Low for ball 4. Van Dame draws the walk, and Sam Taylor will be the batter now for the Chargers. And the E-Town head coach is going to take a walk out to the mound, and the Blue Jays are going to make a pitching change. We'll be right back here and bring you the name. Chargers down by 5. They got the bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. This is the last, I think Sam's the last starter that's in the game. Oh, Myers, sure. Stranger things have happened, I suppose.
It's been interesting.
Yeah, I would say. I would agree with that now. What is this?
Softball finishes in an hour.
It can.
1 hour.
You need 1 hour?
Yeah.
It's not.
Go to a volleyball match.
That's true.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure these volleyball. Well, maybe. Back here at Charger Field, Lancaster Bible trails 11-6 here in the bottom of the 9th, but they have the bases loaded with 2 outs. Leadoff man Sam Taylor is aboard. So Chargers on their last out, but they're able to score 2 runs this inning. They have no hits in the inning, but they've been able to score 2 runs based on some walks. Actually, they have 1 hit in the inning here. Nevertheless, Chargers using some walks and some hits. And they're back within 5. We'll see what happens here with leadoff man Sam Taylor aboard. He singled his last time up. Chargers would certainly use another one of those. Corey Friedner is the new pitcher for Elizabethtown. First pitch to Taylor, a called strike. Friedner's 3rd appearance. He's pitched 2 2/3 innings. He has a strikeout for E-Town this season. 0-1 the count here to Sam Taylor. Changeup chopped foul on the first base side by Taylor. So now 0-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Chargers with the bases loaded. Halloran off of 3rd, Hahn off of 2nd, and Mike Van Dame on 1st. Swung on and missed. Taylor chases one out of the zone, and Elizabethtown comes to Charger Field and defeats Lancaster Bible 11-6. For the Blue Jays, 11 runs, 16 hits, 5 errors. For the Chargers, 6 runs, 10 hits and 4 errors. Lancaster Bible falls to 10-9 this season, while the Blue Jays improve to 8-13. Thank you for joining us today on the Chargers Sports Network. Lancaster Bible softball team will host St. Elizabeth tomorrow at 2 o'clock. You can join us for game 1 of that doubleheader here on the Chargers Sports Network. And, of course, the men's volleyball NEAC Final Four this weekend. We'll have all that action for you as well here on the Chargers Sports Network. Thanks to JJ Poteet for producing today. This has been Zach Freeman. Go Chargers, go.